Notice is hereby given that Erath County's Commissioner Court will meet in special session on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 at 9 a.m., second floor Commissioner's Courtroom, the Erath County Courthouse, Stephenville, Texas. Consider the following agenda items for discussion and possible action. We'll start this morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 2 is public comments. Do we have anybody from the public that would like to speak? Seeing none, I want to take a moment and to send our prayers and condolences to Commissioner Doug Everhart and his family. He served up here for at least 12 years, if not 16 years. In Precinct 3. He passed away recently, and we just want to let his family know and the community know we appreciate all his hard work that he put in, and that our thoughts are with him. So that will close public comments. Public hearing on the 2025-2026 budget. I will open the public hearing for the 2025-2026 budget and invite anyone to give their comments. Is there anybody for? We're going to have a discussion afterwards too, but you can do it, Nessa, if you want to as well. Okay.
So the jail put in for 2 extra jailers, but nobody is setting that class. We don't know which way to go with that.
Okay.
On the books, we need to just scrap it, figure out a new avenue for that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Any public comments? Hearing none, we'll close the public hearing on the 2025-2026 budget and move to budget workshop with elected officials and department heads. So where we stand with the budget right now, we're still from the proposed trying to verify software cost, payroll cost, as far as benefits and things of that nature, where that goes. On the jail, it's something for us to discuss. We do not have 2 positions in the budget for the jail. If y'all want to come up and tell the court, I mean, what they'd be used for, and then we can discuss that. We do not have them in the budget at this time.
So currently, we're using jailers for maintenance, and we had previously asked in a prior budget for a maintenance position, but we never actually got an application in for anybody that was willing to do maintenance and be a jailer. So we were using one of our jailer positions as jailer/maintenance. We actually currently have somebody that moved from that was with the county maintenance that has now moved to the jail and is taking that position. The 2 jailers that positions we're requesting, that'll be primary, assisting us with records, basically an admin assistant position, and a records officer to assist the records sergeant. Our workload right now on state mandated programs and stuff is beyond, it's an avalanche right now. Just September 1st, we had 3 new laws that took effect. That's going to increase the amount of paperwork that we have to do on top of what we are already doing. So the state is sending down these mandates, and we have to respond. We're trying, the judge has seen personally, we are trying to move to more of electronic records, but the amount of files, we have to keep the files, there's public information laws and retention laws that we have to keep in. So we have probably in the inmate section alone, we have over 10,000 files. So at some point, we're gonna have to move them into electronic storage or look at even additional storage space, because I guess we expanded the storage 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and that's full now. And as you know, it's not gonna slow down. As we get more students in and more students in, it's gonna increase the volume exponentially.
How long do you have to keep those records, just out of curiosity?
So some of them require up to 75 years, like fingerprint cards is 75 years. Others are 5 years. There's a whole schedule. There's like 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, and then 75 years, or if the person passes away. Once they pass away, we get the death notice from the county. We'll go in there, and then we can remove that file. But up until then, I mean, we have files sent from, from the 40s, 50s. They have to be kept until we can go through and clear them out if that person's passed.
Okay, so the 2 spots that you're requesting would be in the records department?
Yes, sir. They would still be licensed jailers, so they could be used like on transports. I mean, they would be, their primary duty would still be a jailer, but their main purpose, other than the jail task, would be to assist with the admin and the records.
I feel like I should know this, but do you know the current head count that you have?
It was 111.
For jailer, but how much?
Oh, jailers, I'm sorry.
Staff, yeah.
We're at 32.
With 3 openings?
Yes, sir. We've had real good turnaround on the hiring. Generally, when a spot opens up, the last 4 months, we've had an application, and we haven't been, advertising we haven't had to go and, advertise for hiring in the last 4 or 5 months. People have been coming and we've been getting good candidates.
Okay. Question for Captain? Sure. Thoughts? We're looking at 2 more head count, rough numbers. If we add a person, we're looking at salary benefits, 80,000. Okay, so 160,000 added in. Okay. Sheriff, do you have anything?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, and just give me yeah. We've added, the only positions we added in this budget, are currently there in the proposed are 5 for the sheriff department.
Could you get by with 4 in the sheriff department if we gave you 2 for the jail? Could we swap one? Huh? I don't think so.
Okay.
Kids, it gets to be a lot of mouths to feed.
Okay. Have anything? Okay.
growing. That's-
It is the curse of growth. And it's
Which
funny,
one
we
curse?
talk about unfunded mandates. I was showing them a new statement that Valerie and JoJo had to work on yesterday that went into effect on September 1, that has to be posted with every time we talk about budget. There's bills that may pass today that would require every taxing entity to mail out a mailer, one more than we already do, to everybody that pays taxes, and it would cost us a lot of money. I mean, it's gonna cost us another 50,000 plus, so that everybody gets a letter, because, you know, everybody opens their mail. So there is those mandates. It went into effect 2 days ago. Let me, we've still got time to work on this. Let me look and see what those numbers would do and what that would do to our budget, and I can bring that back, and then we can discuss that more if it's something y'all want me to look at, just to see what.
Yeah, look, I mean, we gotta entertain it, look at it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Cap. Carrie?
It's old. What?
Start talking
Anyway,
before you get there.
The CRP position we currently have, I want to align that job description. I want to make it a salary position. The CRP will still be there. He'll still be doing that CRP stuff, but we want to move it to that exempt so he has more time and do some administrative stuff. Take some of that administrative stuff on to do that. It's just, it's not on do anything with pay, it's just a reclassification, basically, is what we're doing with that position. That position will still be over the CRP, handling that, the community paramedic, we talked about the critical care, we talked about trying to move that to the trucks, so that'll take some of that responsibility off. That position having to come out in the middle of the night and all that, so, but just reclassify that position to an exempt position, so.
Okay.
Yep, so we're working on the job description.
Well, and stay up there. So, not to get into details, but one of the things we're working to finalize in the budget is Carrie's budget, based on some recent things. And so, he has gotten us all that information, and
I gave it to Kent yesterday, so.
and we're working on making those adjustments, so that's something you'll see in the proposed, if some of the things we've been talking about happen, so.
Yes.
It's in there.
Kent got those and got a breakdown of everything what it's gonna cost the counties.
All right, any questions for Carrie? Okay. I should have today for all department heads, the payroll sheets that I give out that have, the budgeted amount, and then have the line in there if there's somebody in your office that, was being paid less than the budgeted amount and you want to move them up to certain levels to have that freedom. You should have those sheets, today. I should have those to you, where you can, look at those, talk with your team and get those back to us, and then we can get those plugged in, so that we're there. I'm trying to think, software payrolls. Cert pay, that we talked about last time from the sheriff's office, I appreciate, them, getting that to us when we talked about, not doing longevity, but just adjusting the, what that, not basic, certification, but intermediate, advanced, and masters is what I'm trying to think through. So what the adjustment that would be, I believe, if the estimates that David gave us, if everybody took the next step, which I don't know that that's realistic yeah, right, but if everybody did, it would be 67,000 range, so really, we're probably looking at 30,000 or somewhere in there, to make that adjustment, total cost, in my conversation with Kent. So, that's what we have in there. We can, of course, discuss that and maneuver it, but I think that's where we left from the last meeting, is to look at that instead of, longevity. Anything else? Yes, yes, that's in there. Any other elected officials, department heads, anything? No? Okay. We're gonna continue to work on it, and, up until the moment it's probably adopted, and, we'll make sure that we keep you informed. If you have anything, or you're looking through it or have questions, always feel free to come talk to me. I've looked at this thing till I get cross-eyed, so there's a possibility that something got missed or something we talked about is not in there. I think it's a good budget for the public. We've been able to be good stewards of their taxpayer money, I believe, but we're able to address quite a few things that need to be addressed, and help move some money around that helps us planning for the future, things that we need to take care of to handle that growth that we talked about. So that is all I have. Do y'all have anything else on the budget? Okay. That will end the budget workshop. Closed executive session, I don't have a need. Do you gentlemen have a need? So item 5 and item 6 are no action. Item 7, discussion action on the burn ban. Last message I got from our fire marshals, we're still good there. So what a summer, huh? Item 8, discuss any new business. Commissioner Ray?
I don't have
Mr. Stevens?
We do have the tire recycling thing scheduled for here in Steveville at the maintenance office out there, I guess you call it, by the jail, September 19th, 8 o'clock till we get the trailer full, whatever time that is.
They're having one at Dublin this Saturday also at the Dublin City Yard. And like Pete said, until the trailer gets full, so.
First come, first served.
First come, first serve. I know last time we had it, we were supposed to start at 8 o'clock. I got over there at 7 o'clock and they was lined up half a mile or more down the side of the road. And we let them finally about 7:30 start in there, and by 9 o'clock we had the trailer full. Had to lock the gate. It took probably thousands of more cars.
We need inmates for that?
Yes, they were supposed to have contacted Joe.
Jeff, I talked to Jeff about this one, I don't know about the Dublin one.
Yeah, the Dublin was supposed to have contacted you if you had, and y'all might mention it or whatever, so. But that's Saturday morning, that thing be there about 8 o'clock. And if it goes like it did before, by 9:30, they ought to be finished, so. Okay, like I said, Dublin, I thought was gonna contact y'all.
Okay. I do not have anything. We have our next scheduled meeting is Monday, this upcoming Monday. And I appreciate all the hard work, since there's a lot of elected officials and department heads in here. Appreciate all the hard work with the new posting requirements and timelines. It's going to take some adjustment and some figuring out workarounds because of the lead time that it takes to get on there. So I know JoJo is doing her best to be accommodating to where we can on that. So stick with us. it's gonna require a lot of planning that, to be strategic about it, so we're not having something sit out there for a while. I know Jason's living a little bit of that with deadlines that people would push in when it was, we could have a little bit closer, and now that's not there, so I appreciate that. Anything else? With no other action, I will adjourn the meeting. What do you want?